Hey, what's up guys, Diplex here again. Welcome back to Star Wars Galaxy at War. Today I'm bringing you guys a special video. That's right, we have the Battle of Jakku ahead of us here. I am super excited to be showing you this battle. It is, or it was rather said, like the final major battle between the Empire and the Republic. Or the New Republic as they call themselves, but also known as Rebels at the time, of course. And I'm super excited to be showing you this. This map is available for download over on moddb.com. And it doesn't come with a mission, so you have to kind of create the battle yourself, but it's just a wonderful map, so kudos to the creator. It looks stunning. I've been wanting to do a Jakku map for a long time. Look, we've got an Imperial frigate. I added this one here in the background. I thought it was cool. I like a bit of the backdrop, you know, to add to the whole atmosphere. Super cool. I couldn't find, well, I did find, listen, I'll tell you what I did before we start this off. I did find, ooh, is this a, oh, well, oh, okay, I found it. I was looking for this, and then I couldn't find it, and now the first thing I have my mouse over is the thing I was looking for. That's crazy. What the hell? And I spawned it in. Hopefully we're not going to crash. I believe we're about to witness the spawning of a Star Destroyer in 1-to-1 scale. And my game and computer is going to have just a bit of an issue. We've actually... Oh, Lord. And everyone's running. Flee for your lives! Run! Look at them. Okay, so they're inside the actual Star Destroyer. This is not what we wanted at all. Okay, we wanted this thing... Oh, man. I think I'm gonna crash. Any second now. This is not a good idea. Oh, no. I think I've crashed. Nope, I haven't. Ooh. Okay, this is just too big. Abort mission. Let's reset. This is crazy. This thing is way too big for this map, way too big for my computer. Yeah. All right, we are back again. Now, like, that thing would be excellent for this Battle of Jakku map. It is about, I mean, it's meant to represent a downed Star Destroyer, judging by the fact that it's tilting downwards. Now, as you can tell, it is massive, and there's no way this tiny map can even handle this giant creation. Look at it. Look at the engines. It's massive. And when I spawned it previously, it just covered up the whole map. So that's a little fun blooper there, and then also it's a bit of an how would you call it? A discovery. Yes, a small step for mankind, but a huge step for DiplexHeated. Also, I hit 200,000 subscribers. It's crazy. I'm gonna be doing a special on that tomorrow. I can't quite grasp it yet. That's why I haven't even thought about it. It hasn't really landed with me yet, but I'm super excited. Anyway, let's get this battle going. We've got Rebels versus Imperial troops. This is the Battle of Jakku, as promised, and enjoy. And look at these stormtroopers. Don't they look awesome? Ooh. That's a very fast-firing blaster. Got rebels all over the place, and just take a look at this stormtrooper here. He's got a bit of a desert-worn armor there. You can tell that the sand has left its marks on it, and it looks absolutely stunning. The battle is gonna be raging all over this battlefield. We have stormtroopers pulling back, and we have rebel forces advancing, providing some fire from the rocks up here. Now, I am going to be sort of letting this be carried out by the AI entirely, and I'm just going to be enjoying this firefight. And the blasters firing away at each other at long range like this. There will be some close quarter combat, obviously forced as the rebels move up. But I do need to take some executive order here and obviously get the rebels to advance in orderly fashion. Or nothing will come out of it, I promise you. Moving out. Look at this. For the New Republic! Yeah, that's awesome. I looked at the Wikipedia, and it turns out it did state that the fighting factions, or the warring factions, were the New Republic and the Empire. So at some point, it went from being rebels to a New Republic, and I presume they went and they became the New Republic perhaps after the Battle of Endor or something similar. Something that hasn't actually been shown in the movies, because in episode 3, not episode 3, episode 6, the third one to be released out of the older movies in that order, depicted the final stand there on Endor when they blew up the final Death Star, or the second Death Star, I presume, and kind of captured the planet, I presume. At that point, I believe they were still rebels. I'm not entirely sure. So, not have that. I don't have that completely under control, but something tells me that the New Republic thing was formed slightly after some of the more major victories against the Imperials, when they stopped being rebels in a way. But the Empire obviously doesn't fall just because they lose one of those Star Destroyer stations. No, obviously not. We need to continue moving up here. And here's a rebel, or Republican, whatever you want to call it. It's a troop transport ship there that's downed on that side. And we need to utilize flanking maneuvers, so we're moving up the side. Let's follow these rebels. Oh, there's a stormtrooper right there. Ambush! Oh! Okay. The grenade made my game. Alt-tab. It's interesting. That's a first. Definitely. Okay, we're going to take quick command of some of the stormtroopers here and have them pull back to a better position. Look at this. Look at this. They've got some big guns here. Lots of firepower. This gun here, or this weapon, is really loud. That is really loud. Yeah. It is awesome. Just blows them away. Literally. Alright, man, let's move up. Oh. Moving up. Oh, man, ambush. They're everywhere. I need to start looking at this. But it looks like they're handling themselves pretty well after getting ambushed. They're all down. I think we need to be a little more conservative here, our forces. I might just leave the AI in command of this themselves, because the AI is, whether I care or not, they're always going to be more aware of the enemy than I am. I have my vision to trust. Essentially, the AI, since it's the computer, they're only really fooling themselves to show the player that they do not know where the enemy is. But in reality, they do. They always do. And my accent changed to some old Prussian professor from like 1884. They really do. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, battle's raging on here. We're starting to make our way further up into the lines here, the defensive lines of the Empire. It's like kind of like a World War I style battle in a way. There's a lot of sort of defensive lines and trench-ish positions. Super cool. I really like this stuff. The Imperial troops are currently very spread out. We're just gonna have to trust our firepower here, and hopefully we can succeed in scoring ourselves a victory here today to honor the rebellion and create a bit of a historical accuracy in this very fictional universe. By all means. Look at those two guns raging away. Not really getting much done, though. It's like the Imperial troops are well armored, in good defensive positions here. Dug in. Not surrendering. We don't have any grenades. These bloody Imperials do, I believe. I can't retrieve anything from him. There are some boxes around here. I wonder if they contain any ammunition. They do. There's ammunition spread around the battlefield. We're not needing ammunition. We're need of grenades. And there were plenty to catch over here, which is great. This Joseph Tiller here, close friend of Poe. Oh, that worked well. He's out. Perfect. Excellent. Swap over to the other grenade. And the trick is... Wow. Wonderful. To throw a couple Whoop! And not get yourself out in the line of fire and die, like I just did. Because the battle has come to a bit of a standstill. Well, it really has. The AI is obviously still in charge here. I think the absolute coolest thing right now would be to spice things up and add a TIE fighter and maybe an X-Wing and have them duke it out as well out there in the open. I think that would be super cool. So let's spawn in a rebel pilot here, of course. And he's immediately going to run into the fight. A little too courageous, but that's fine. And let's go to the space and sky and get ourselves an X-Wing. They're awesome. But I think I'm going to want a Y-Wing right now because we're trying to achieve some dominance here on the ground. We can do so by getting some close air support. Of course, the enemies here will try and send in a TIE fighter to intercept and destroy us. Let's spawn in a Imperial pilot. Yes. There we go. Excellent. I love their black helmets. He's instantly taking fire. Let's take off in this classic TIE fighter. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I love this. Sounds so great. It's a trip down memory lane here, hearing this blaster sounds. Let's run a strike on some of the rebels down here. Oh, that's awesome. We blew one away. Cool. How cool is that, huh? Awesome. Had a little strike run. Now, this thing is going to probably be substantially harder to take off with, but I am willing to give it a try. Oh, we're making it. And we are away. We need to find some strategic positions to bomb. Yes. This position up here is a vital position to take out. There we go. We better call that TIE fighter in to deal with this thing before all the ground forces are eliminated. Would make for a very costly fight indeed. Now, where's that TIE fighter? Ha! Coming in. Coming in low. Okay, I'm not sure how we're supposed to time this properly. We're shooting at it. We took it down. We took it down. Yes, we took it down. Haha. Enemy down. Commander. What a great, great job. Alright. Battle continues. It rages on. But the rebels, I think, will find themselves in a pretty good spot if they... Oh, pull back, pull back. If they retreat their forces and come in on the flank. Yes, the flank. It's very open. It's harder on the left side. It's going to be a long battle. First platoon, moving up. It's all quiet here on the western side. Theoretically, it's the southern side even, game-wise. But we've got a lot of men hiding inside a container. I think it's about time we push the assault, push the advantage. Look at the amount of slain people here. This is costly. I love a bit of direct control. I love a bit of direct control. Blast them. Moving up. Great to see some TIE fighter action there. Take down that X-Wing. Nice. And obviously a lot of rebel troops with it. We blew away at least 4 or 5. Obviously that X-Wing did some damage though, but it's meant for ground assaults, not the X-Wing is... No, the TIE fighter is obviously meant for some other things, I believe. It's a very... It's meant for a multitude of things, I believe. It's one of those multi-capability fighters, whatever you want to call it. What do you call those things? All-sided fighters. These grenades are dangerous. The Empire has a huge advantage with those hand grenades. Should have dropped a few more bombs from that X-Wing. Definitely should have. Maybe we should call in this... maybe we should get one of those hero cards, huh? Call in some Jedi support. You know, I read in the movie that apparently the Empire, or I read that on Wikipedia that the Empire thought they had the rebels sort of beaten, and they actually got them on the run, and I thought we'd recreate that a bit, where we'll sort of have the Empire charging in a bit. Their firepower is just superior for some reason. There was actually, interestingly enough, a weapons facility on Jakku. This is great, though. We should add in more troops. Absolutely. Both sides. Both sides deserve more troops. I like some variety, though, with them. So, let's see what we have left to choose from here. There we go. These two guys. We need to form in some more squads over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is one line of troops. Oh, they spawn off. Very off. There we go. And let's obviously do the same thing there for the Empire. So, we're gonna put these rebels in a position over there. Bring these gentlemen up. And then we need to spawn in some more Imperials. Don't necessarily want to give them the craziest guys over here. This regular sand trooper will be perfect. I'm gonna push the attack. And then, as they thought they had the rebels on the run, I'm not entirely sure if it depicted like the space battle above, because obviously seeing there's just a lot of junk here on the ground. The battle went on, and a lot of like Star Destroyers and things were shot down. Here they come, boys. Hold the ground. Hold your ground. Well, that is very medieval of them. There we go. I'm very used to the kind of stopping and firing and kind of doing an attack move-ish kind of thing. That is usually what they tend to do first. Oh my god. Okay. Being the attacker isn't necessarily the best when you want to achieve a victory, but we're gonna do our best here. Really have to try and be cautious with the remaining rebels we have on ground here. It's looking very dire though for them, and I do want to reach more or less of an historical outcome. So, I intend to do what is required of me to reach that very outcome, and it is to take some of the remaining rebels that I have here and give them a bit of a hand with some more rebels. That is usually the way it goes. Can I get this healing rebel some help? See, the hand grenades are crazy. They are so over the top. And they really work. So a lot of the casualties today have been brought to you by hand grenades. Proudly presented and made for the Empire. Not sold to rebel scum. That would be the ad. So, out of this transport awakens... Let's say this transport just crashed. How cool isn't that? And that TIE fighter never crashed, did it? It's still out here. Definitely need to call this guy in again. It is just fearsome. There goes 2 rebels. Easy. Oh, no, 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 no. Wait, I can't take it up. It's glitched. It's glitched. It's glitched. Okay, we're fine, though. I really want to see this thing go down in the end. Yes, rebel. Bastards. Kidding, I'm kind of like supported the rebel. Look at them. It's like a bloody anti-aircraft battery. It's crazy. Well, you know, it's the spite, and also the Empire has way more sophisticated weaponry here than the rebels in this case. They've got their machine guns and crazy little things there that just do so much damage. The rebels just cannot take it. That's just the simple answer to that question. Let's call in an X-Wing here while we're at it. X-Wings are awesome. And I think we deserve to have... I think we need like an actual... Can we get like a hero? Can we get Luke as a pilot? Oh, he's got his lightsaber. He doesn't look like him. But that's Luke. And he's pointing his lightsaber at that thing up there. That's awesome. Let's get Luke's X-Wing. I'm not sure if it's Luke's X-Wing, but it is an X-Wing. Can we... Is there... No. Thought it was... Wait, he's Imperial at the moment. You haven't gone like your father yet. There we go. Get in. Yes, yes. My sister's waiting for me. Alright, you know it's your sister now, do you? I'm doing a shift thing like that for ages so that it just continues so we can actually... Oh, God. Luke is dead. Okay. Roll the pause screen. Now the thing they do at like when things go horribly wrong, it's like beep, like this broadcasting ended thing. I tried to take off the X-Wing. The Y-Wing did better than that. Come on. Okay, we need to give someone a new try. Can someone get Poe? There we go. Or was it too long ago for that to have happened? Was it like 200 years ago or something? I don't know. No, then Luke Skywalker couldn't be alive, surely, right? No, and then Han and those guys wouldn't be alive either, so... Let's just get... let's get someone else. Let's get Han. Jan Solo? What? Is he called Jan Solo in France? I don't think he could pilot an X-Wing, but he could probably try. That's it. So, whatever's left of the historical accuracy's been thrown to smithereens. I'm trying to hit that X-Wing. It's impossible. Oh. That was the ultimate outcome of that one. Absolutely crazy. Oh, man. Oh, man. But we are going to finally come to a conclusion. What is this? Oh, that's a leftover from that TIE fighter. It's a leftover for that leftover TIE food. Anyway, let's move up. No, please. Oh, man. Jeez, 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 jeez. Wow, look at this battle. The red represents the rebels, and they've lost hundreds today. What a crushing victory, in a way. For the, well, a Pyrrhic victory is rather the word. And look at the yellow here. That is the Imperials. They've lost quite a bit less. And it's interesting, though, because obviously I want to pursue a realistic outcome and have the rebels win, or the New Republic. But sometimes you just have to add a little more spice to it. In this turn, or in this case, rather said, it meant about 40 or 50 or 60 or so more rebels. But it did the trick. and we came to a conclusion. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Battle of Jakku. It's just a wonderful map. Some TIE Fighter action there with the Y-Wing, bit of an X-Wing blooper here, and Han Solo crashed into the TIE Fighter. Couldn't simply hit it. It's air combat in this game is retarded. But yeah, or space combat rather. Sometimes it's too fast, it's really unstable. But in the end, they took each other out. They're just gonna join the other remaining piles of scrap around here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys soon again. Bye.